What is up, Chonchi Monchi Fatties out there? I am so excited to let you guys know that today is the day that Antonio officially moves in. Whew, Mike's sweating. I'm so nervous. I'm so excited. I'm partly nervous because I have a really good surprise for him when he comes home. He has no idea I'm doing this. He's currently on his way. Antonio lives around 4 hours away from me. So we've only been seeing each other on the weekends. So this is going to completely change our relationship. And it might be for the better and it might be for the worst. But hopefully for the better because we bought this house together. So we're kind of locked in. No, but overall, he's a really good guy, and I'm more than thankful to have met him in my life, and he's really helped me be better and, like, change myself and feel confident within myself, and he really, really makes sure I feel that every single day. He wakes me up with motivational speeches to me every single day, and he's such a weirdo, but I freaking love him for that. Obviously, we're moving in. So a little bit about that. We actually bought this house back in, and it's not a house, it's actually like a small condominium. We bought it back in the beginning of June, and he's been trying to move out here, but we necessarily weren't looking quite yet because all of this happened kind of randomly. We weren't really thinking about moving in together. It just kind of happened, and we happened to buy a house together, and he happened to finally find a job out here, and today is the day he's officially moving in, and he should be on his way right now. I'm probably repeating a lot of shit, but I'm nervous. I'm like sweaty, but I told him to text me when he's close by so I can go pick up some food. But in reality, I already set up like an idea of my head of how I want to decorate the room. So I'm going to decorate the room, bring you guys along so you guys can see how I'm decorating it. And it's not going to do anything too crazy. It's very simple, cute. I got him a couple dress shirts for work and a couple comfy clothes because the winter is coming. And some like flowers because guys deserve flowers too. And I just put some petals on the floor and I'm going to light up some candles. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me on how I'm decorating that. And I just hope he feels welcomed here because I've been living here for 6 years already. And we bought the place together and now it's officially ours. So I just want him to feel like it's going to be his home too, not just mine because I've been living here. I want to make sure that he feels that and a really warm welcome for moving up here with me. And being away from our families, it's a huge commitment. So I truly feel special. Anyways, just a little bit about that. And I kind of want to get his reaction when he comes into our room. So I'll probably set up the camera and hopefully he doesn't really see it right away because it's going to be on the phone. We record with our phone. I'm going to set it up and have him come up here. So I'll have him, okay. I'm gonna have him text me when he's close by so I can light up the candles so I don't leave them running for 4 hours. I'm gonna light them up, and then as soon as he gets here, I hope he's like, hey, where are you or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, I'm upstairs, like I just showered or whatever, come up here, and I'm gonna order us some food. And we're just gonna relax and enjoy our first day moved in together officially. Oh, so excited. This is so exciting. Like, give us a thumbs up if you're excited for us. Subscribe because we're definitely gonna be filming more that he's officially moved in with me. It was kind of hard to do it on the weekends because we never knew if we were gonna be in Rifle, which there's nothing to do there or film, or if we were going to be in Denver. And most of the time we were in Rifle with our families, enjoying them and like being with them or friends. So now we're officially going to be like moved in together, spending more time together. So we're going to be able to film more for you guys. So definitely subscribe, right now and give us a thumbs up if you're excited for us, or don't, who cares, but please. And let us know what kind of videos you guys want to see. So if you guys want to comment below if we freaking suck and we should just stop making videos, then let us know. Like, be that true friend and let us know that we suck. Or if you guys want to see more food videos instead of us doing whatever, or more traveling, or whatever you guys want to see, comment down below and we will fulfill your wish. So yeah, enough of this blabbering. I am going to decorate the room and bring you guys along. So let's see how this goes. All right, so I just finished setting up and I just ordered us some food, so I'm gonna go pick that up and just wait for him to get home. I'll set up the camera where he can't see it and hope I can get his reaction. And yeah, stay tuned. So he literally just snapped me back and I checked his location. He's right around the corner, so it's time to get to work. It's time to light these bitches. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Hopefully that angle is good. If not, I completely apologize, but I'm gonna light these now because he should be here soon. I really hope he comes upstairs, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna burn my house down, or our house down. Fuck, he's home. He's saying hi to Lola. Bebe. No, I'm up here.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome home, baby. You gotta come check this out before we burn our house.
Whoa, did you just give me clothes? Dang.
Some flowers for you. To congratulate you on your new job.
Were you recording that?
Yeah, I was.
On the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm here. Oh my goodness.
Bad bitches selling.
Oh, it feels so good being home. Thank you, my lady. Te esmeras, eh?
¿Qué?
Te esmeras.
What's that?
You outdo yourself.
Oh.
Mhm.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers, my lady.
To our future.
Yes.
So basically, oh, it's so good.
That's good.
Basically, in the intro, I was talking about how,
Yeah.
we never really talked about moving in, and it just kind of happened. I don't feel like we planned it. Do you remember how this happened?
Absolutely. I remember how I think the turning point of it was. We definitely had it, and I think it was because I was saying I had a plan for us to eventually move in, or how our relationship was going to go. So, like, first, we would. Well, this is for me. I had, like, certain things that I wanted to take care of, right? So.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, I had the business, and I was just gonna focus on the business for a bit, and then grow, and then become financially independent. And then also, maybe do something with my cousin, and then see how that took me. Maybe in like 3 years, we get a house. Well, no, we get married, we get engaged, then we get married, then we buy the house. So it was like a 5 year. That was like the 5 year plan.
He had this 5-year plan.
I had this 5 year plan of sort of how we were going to do this. We were going to get. I think I wanted us to be financially independent before any of this came through. And partially of the decision why I think it came to something where it was like we just decided to annex that plan and completely go this route is because we went on a walk. We went on a walk. We went to my parents and we went on a walk afterwards. And you were telling me that sometimes, it was getting harder and harder for us to see each other. As the relationship progressed, it was getting more difficult to spend time apart and just see each other for the weekends. So that was getting very difficult. And so, not to mention the fact that it felt like things were stagnant and nothing was being pushed on because you can't expect such dramatic change within such a short amount of time. I mean, it can happen, but it's kind of hard to see. Like, be like, we have to wait till we're what? Like, this 5 year plan, it's gonna take forever. Why don't we just do it right now? And I think there was a sense of like frustration on your part. You were conveying that to me. You were saying that you're just the way things are right now. It just feels like it's never gonna change. It's never gonna happen, and you were in your feels. So. I think that was a turning point where we're like, you know what? There's no such thing as like the perfect moment. You can get as close to it. And you know what? Maybe some people can. There are certain outliers that can get there, but we can get there together instead of it just being a one-man journey and doing it on separate fronts. Why don't we just come together and we can get there together, and that might be a better option for us. And we'll just do it together. We'll get there. The 5 year plan is still there, modified, but now we're together instead of trying to do it separately.
Yes.
I think that's how it ended up happening. It was that moment. I can pinpoint it to that moment where you were in your feels, you vented, made me realize that, you know what, why are we even doing this by ourselves? We can do this together.
Yeah, to my point of that was that, and I didn't force you to do this, and I didn't like say we have to do this right now. My moment of thinking was that
Please explain.
when I asked you that, it was like to see like what your response was, and I was like, when you said I want to be like financially independent and like do X, Y, and Z, to me it felt like, well, what, like I asked you this, what number is Lola? Chill, girl. What number is gonna make you feel like you're financially independent enough to move in with somebody or to become serious with somebody? And you didn't know a number.
No. I didn't know a number, but...
So I guess that was, like, my thing. Like, okay, so how much money do you have to be making to be, like, financially independent? And there is no number to that because everyone is completely different.
Right.
Everyone has their own set of goals and their own set of expectations for themselves. Mm-hmm. So then I think analyzing all of that, it just made us realize that, like, we can do this together just like our parents have. Like, both of our parents, like, came from nothing and struggled, and they got here, and they've been, like, making it every step of the way. So I guess that's why I see it that way, is like, man, fruit fly, is there's never gonna be that perfect moment. And for me, 5 years was too much. I'm like, I am not gonna be living here for 5 years more by myself.
I think eventually...
And I didn't want to move to Rifle.
Yeah, and that was never an issue. I was never expecting you to go down there because I fell in love with the city. I've always wanted to be here. Interestingly enough, everything that I've always wanted has sort of come to fruition up to this point, yet it hasn't been when I wanted it, and it wasn't been how I wanted it. Mm-hmm. It's just all come together. And to realize and capitalize on that is fantastic. It's a good thing.
Now, he said at the beginning of the video that he wanted to get engaged, get married, and then move in. Mm-hmm.
See?
Not what's happening.
See, but...
So what's your thought on that change? And, like, what would you say to them? Like, because, you know, we're traditional Mexican parents, right? Or we've gotten their mind to change a lot on my side of my family. But, like, traditional Mexican parents are like, no, you have to get engaged, you have to get married, and then you get a house, and then you have kids.
Yeah, and dating is very, it's very, what's the word? Conservative.
Yeah. So what would you say, or how do you feel doing this differently, knowing that we're not married yet? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're trying to say. The ideal situation is for us to be married, but I don't know. It feels right. I think it's all a state of mind, and honestly, my state of mind is that we're in this for the long run, and so that...
Yes, we are.
Yeah, so that's just something that we're gonna have, that it'll eventually come. There's no doubt about it. Soon, I hope.
Well, we're not really rushing it.
I'm not rushing it, but it's something that...
This was like a lot of people don't see this as enough of a commitment, and they rush their potential partner to get engaged or to get married. But I feel like this was a huge commitment on your part, like leaving your hometown, leaving your family, leaving your current business and your job, and moving up here with me and getting a house together. Like, that's a huge commitment to me. So there's, like, no rush at all into, like, when it'll happen. I don't have doubts in you. I know it'll happen. I just don't know when, and I'm okay with that.
So she says right now.
I am okay with that.
Wait like a couple months. It's gonna be like, my hands hurting, yo. Like,
my hand's feeling a little light.
It's cramping.
Anytime he calls me, he's like, "Oh, my wife." I'm like, what? Even when people say that, like when we went to Austin, mm-hmm. and Philip kept saying, like, "Oh yeah, I'm hiring Amirani's husband." I was like, sorry, what?
I'm not.
What?
Don't mind her. Don't mind her.
It's so funny though, like to joke around with it. And then my third, there's a third thing that I pointed out. I guess maybe that was it. Is how do you, did we go over that? How do you feel?
I guess I just said it was a state of mind. Honestly, I feel it just feels right.
We're not necessarily telling you to go against your parents, but I am. Like, trust your brain, trust your feeling, trust your gut.
And it's not about going against your parents. Well,
for some people it is. For some people, that's a huge deal. For us, our parents, like,
are pretty lenient and they're very understanding.
Well, that and I think they trust our relationship. They believe in us, you know? Like, there's a lot of things that our parents do for us that most people's parents won't.
I think it's because of the way it's the relationship itself is proof enough to where all they have, like for instance, my mom, she asks, as a parent would, like whether or not this decision is the right decision. I'm like, Mom, like I love this person. Like, what am I? Like, you see it in my face, like in my actions. Like, what more do you want? She's like, I know, I see it. You're in love.
And she's only asking that because it's like your first serious relationship. Like my parents never even doubted me. Like they were like, all right. And that's because they know who you are and they love you and they trust you. Like for them to offer this place to us and then go above and beyond for things that they do for us.
Seriously.
Like they've never asked me if this was the right decision.
That's like something that you can never repay. No matter how much you give back, it's like something that's it's like something that you just can't put a price tag on. You just can't calculate how much you can something that's just the gratitude, you just can't repay it enough. You just can pay it forward. It's the only thing you can do, pay it forward. But it's I can't be more than grateful for the support, I would say, more than anything. And the vote of confidence. Yeah. That's a big thing. A big thing, especially as she said, parents are gotten a little bit more lenient, but I think the way we were raised is to the point where we value our parents enough a bunch to where we do care and we want their approval for everything. So the fact that they do give us that and they're allowing us the freedom to do all this stuff, given the fact that they would, in an ideal world, they would love to be, you stay at your house here, I stay at my house, we date, there's conservative dating, no sleeping together, that's a big no. For my mother, that was a big no for my mother. My father's a little bit
same.
But she's like, no.
Like in my past relationships, like we have 3 stories to our house and they would make him sleep like all the way at the bottom. And with him, like the first night, we were probably drunk. First night he stayed the night, they're like, you can stay in your brother's room. And then the most recent time, which was like last weekend, they were like, oh, you guys can just stay in the guest bedroom. And I was like together? Like, what? And my mom was like, yeah, just take him home. I was like, so confused. And we've asked our parents to, like, once we move to Denver and we go back home, like, are we going to have to sleep in separate houses again?
Right, because there's not like you're not married,
Yeah.
but you're just together.
Uh-huh.
So for us, culturally, it's sort of it's so confusing because we're always in this in between culturally. Like, yeah, we're very free, but there are certain things that you have to sort of check with your parents just to make sure that it's okay, because the big thing is respect. You don't want to disrespect them, disrespect their home. Because in that, once you lose that, then you're gone. You're done.
The corazon.
It's just a different dynamic. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to be. It doesn't sit well with any of us. And so, just to make things better, that's just one of the things to do. But the obvious thing would be like, well, you guys are together now, so obviously be together. Well, yeah, but still, it's not like you're formally together. You're not married. So
Right.
there's
So it's
like
really
you
hard.
don't know, like, wait, I know like logic would say you're together, but then culture and values might say, well,
You're
mostly
not.
culture would be like, you're not because you're dating. But I don't know. It's so weird.
It is weird. But luckily, both of our parents said that we could stay at either or house. Like, I could go stay the night with him, or he could come stay the night with me. They were both very, like...
But it's a pair. It's a pair. Yeah. My mother would say, whatever I go, you go wherever, and vice versa. Like, you got your pair now. There's no two ways about it.
I remember my third point. I was telling them to subscribe to our channel because now that we're together every single freaking day.
It's going to be, hopefully, very eventful.
Yes. So I was telling them to subscribe because we're definitely going to be posting a lot more videos. Holy shit, this video is so
food,
long.
absolutely.
Oh my god, yeah. And we're already almost done. But this is from our favorite spot right up the street, Golden Shanghai.
That's really good.
Golden Shanghai?
It is Golden Shanghai. And they have this honey chicken, which is the chain. It's off the chain chicken.
Anything there is so good.
It's like a tempura batter, yo. So good. Look how.
It's just like battered chicken. And they put the honey separate. You put as much honey as you want. And the honey is not like thick. It's super like watery. Yeah. And it's not too sweet either. It's really good. And it comes with broccoli, but the broccoli's pretty bland.
The chicken's not like super moist, but it's not dry either. It's like an in-between right now. But then again, we had to reheat it, so that's probably why.
And we always get like chicken lo mein or shrimp lo mein and some fried rice. And everything there is so good. Like we've gone to eat there and we've gotten that fried fish.
It's like authentic Chinese cuisine, which is delicious.
So good.
Now I have to take Evan to see whether or not it truly is authentic. Because they just told us. That'll be something later on, but yo, I'm munching on this. Bam! This papaya habanero sauce that we got from Jamaica. It's pretty delicious. They call it Scotch bonnet. The habaneros are called Scotch bonnet down there. They're delicious. It's good. Good. It's a little spicy. Just a little bit. Just a little touch. Nothing too crazy. You good? You good? You good?
I almost died on a piece of rice. We're gonna close out today's video right now.
Wu-Tang Clan got nothing but with.
Chonchi Monchi here.
We signing out.
Officially.
Fusion.
Love you.
My lady.
Love you.
My lady.
Love you.
My lady. Did you put rice on me? That's what you do, huh? It doesn't feel good when you wipe off the...
Anyways.
Doesn't feel good, huh?
I don't care.
Oh.
I do care, but not really. It's because when you're eating, your lips get all oily, and then you kiss my face, then my face gets all oily, and then I break out. So it's understandable why you wipe your face right now. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with another video.
I would say hit the bell, but fuck the bell. Throw it at the
Yeah,
park.
fuck the bell.
Don't
What
give
the
a
fuck
shit.
does the bell do?
It notifies them.
Doesn't it notify them anyways?
Nope. It's the little bell icon. Fuck the little bell icon.
Hit that bell button.
You know what?
Button.
Just watch the videos. I don't give a shit if you subscribe.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Just watch the videos, and if you don't, then at least
Suck
write
it.
some funny ass comments, because I want to read that shit.
I told them this in the
I
beginning.
wanna
I
read
was
it.
like, be a true friend. Comment if we suck, man.
Like seriously, like
we'll stop making videos.
no, we won't.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
true.
want to see those comments. They're probably gonna get the award.
All right, we're peacing out
All
because
right, this is the actual peace out.
yeah, it's time to spend time with each other without the camera.
I'm gonna be gassy. Ya estuvo, Lola, que
Bye.
ya valimos.
Are your arms long enough?
Oy.